Yeah, hello once again. You are welcome to at Tech Plumber YouTube channel. Today we are going to work on the OX01 shell permissions. So as you can see on my screen, this is the task that I'm working on at the moment. Before we go through the procedures and the answers to the codes, I will advise you to try and read through the resources that has been given to you. You have to read some of the resources to understand what you are doing in regards to the codes that you are writing, what they do, and how they can operate on the terminal. So try and open your resources, go through and understand some of the things. If you don't understand, Google is your friend, or you can probably try to ask a peer who also try to take you through what they also understand in regards to the things that they learned from the resources. So with the project at hand, these are the requirements, the general requirements that you need to use. You can either use Vim, Emacs, or whatever text editor to write your codes. And you need also to make sure that your first line have the hash exclamation bin bash with a readme file also in your root directory. So let's go to our task 0. Our task 0 says we have to create a script that switches the current user to the user Betty. And we have to do this task in the ALX System Engineering DevOps repository. So if you don't have this repository created, just go to your GitHub, create the ALS System Engineering repository and clone to your terminal. From there, you navigate to this particular repository, the ALS System Engineering DevOps. Then you create a directory name 0x01 shell permissions. You already know the commands that we use to create a directory. It's mkdir space the name of the directory. So you navigate into this directory, then you create this file 0-iam_Betty inside the 0x01 shell permissions. So as you can see on your right hand of the screen, I have my bash connected to my sandbox, and at the moment I'm in my home directory, just like when you log into your web terminal for the first time. So I will do cd to move to the root directory. So now I'm in my root directory. So I will navigate to ALX System Engineering DevOps repo, click enter. Then I'll also navigate to the 0x01 shell permissions directory. If you don't have that one created, the only thing you have to do is to just copy, then you type mkdir space the name of the directory. You are good to go. I have the directory already created, so I will do cd space the name of the directory to navigate to that directory. So cd, yeah, so I'm already there. The first file that we have to create is our readme.md. You already know the command that we use to create a file. So it's touch space the name of the file. I have my readme already created, so I will use vi readme.md. So you click on I to go into insert mode. Then you type whatever command or whatever message that you want to key into your readme directory. So shell permissions for OX, let me see. Yeah. So this is what I have in my readme directory. When you are done, you click escape :wq to save. Then you create your first file for the tag 0. That's 0-iam_Betty. So I will do vi, and then I copy the file name, enter. So this is the command for task 0. So create a script that switches the current user to the user Betty. Your first line has to be the hash exclamation bin bash as the requirement that has been outlined for you. Then the second line will be the command that will work as a script that switches the current user to the user directory. So it's su Betty, su space Betty. When you are done, you click on escape :wk to save. Then you do your change mode u plus x. So change mode u plus x, then the name of the file, that's 0-I am Betty. You click on enter, you hit on enter, you do your get add. Either you use the dot for all or you do get add space the name of the file that you want to push to your GitHub repository. So in this case, I'm using the 0-I am Betty. So you click on enter, then you do get commit, your commit message. You can either copy the message on the tag 0 and paste as your commit message, or better still, you can also decide to write either tag 0 there. Then you click on enter. When you are done, then you type your git push to push your code to repo. When you are done, you come to your checker to check for the code, whether it's correct or it's wrong. So we move straight to the number 1. Said write a script that prints the effective username of the current user. The file name is 1-whoIam. So you copy, then you do vi space the name of the file, enter. Your first line is the hash exclamation bin bash. The command that will print the effective username of the current user is who am I. When you are done, escape :wk, enter. Then you do your change mode u plus x and the name of the file, enter. You do your get add space the name of the file, enter. You do your get commit with your commit message. You write it there, let's say tax 1. When you are done, then you do your git push. You hit enter. After that, you come to your checker, then you check your code. So we move to number 2. He said write a script that prints all the groups the current user is part on. The file name is 2 groups. You copy the name, you do your vi space the name of the file. When you come to your vi, you have to press I to be in insert mode. So in your insert mode, this is where you can type the command. First line is hash exclamation bin bash. Then the command that will print all the groups that the current user is part of is groups. When you are done, escape :wq, enter. Then you do your change mode u plus x space the name of the file, 2 groups. Then you do your get add space the name of the file that you want to push. Then you do your get commit with your commit message, so tax 2. Then you hit enter. When you are done, then you do your git push. Then you push your code to the repo. When you are done, you come to your checker to check your code. We move to number 3. Write a script that changes the owner of the file hello to the user Betty. The file that you have to write the code in is 3 new owner. So you copy the name, you do vi space the name of the file, you click enter, you press I to be in insert mode, then you type the code in it. The command is change own Betty hello. That's the command that will change the owner of the file hello to the user Betty. Don't forget your first line has to be hash exclamation bin bash. When you are done, escape :wk, you do your change mode u plus x space the name of the file. You do enter, git add name of the file that you are pushing. When you are done, you do your git commit -m with your commit message. You hit enter, then you do your git push to push your code to the repo. After that, you come to the checker to check your code. We go to number 4. Write a script that creates an empty file called hello. So the file name is for empty. You just copy the file name. You come to your terminal, you do vi space the name of the file, enter. So with this particular command is touch hello. Touch hello. That's the command that will create an empty file called hello. So it's touch hello. Don't forget your first line has to be I think I'm having an error here. Your first line has to be hash exclamation bin bash. When you are done, escape :wq. You do your change mode u plus x for empty. Then you do your git add name of the file. Git add name of the file, enter. Then you do your git commit -m / your commit message tax4. You hit enter. Then you do your git push, enter. From there, you come to your checker to check your code. We move to tax 5. Said write a script that adds execute permission to the owner of the file hello. The file that we have to write our command in is 5execute. So you just copy the name of the file that they've given you. You do vi space the name of the file. You click on enter. You press I to be in insert mode. Then you write the command. Your first line has to be hash exclamation bin bash. And the command that adds execute permission to the owner of the file hello is change mode u plus x space hello, just like how you've been using previously. When you are done, escape :wq. Then you do your change mode u plus x, then the name of the file 5execute. You hit enter. Do your git add space the name of the file that you are adding to git. You hit enter. Then you do git commit -m space the commit message tax5. You hit enter. When you are done, then you do git push. Then you push your code to your repository. We move straight to tax 6. It said write a script that adds execute permission to the owner and the group owner and read permission to other users to the file hello. The file name that we will be using is 6 multiple permissions. So you just copy the name of the file, then you do vi space, then you paste, then you enter. This is the command for the tax 6. Your first line has to be hash exclamation bin bash. You have to also press I to be in an inserted mode. That's what you are seeing at the bottom of the screen, at the Vim screen. When you are done, you just press escape :wq to save and exit. Then you do your change mode u plus x 6 multiple permissions, enter. You do your git add. That's the name of the file. When you are done, you do your git commit with your commit message tax 6, enter. Then you do your git push to push your code to the repo. When you are done, you come to your terminal or you come to your checker to check your code. We move to task 7. So task 7, this is the file name that we will be using. So you just have to copy, do your VI space the file name, enter. You click on I to be in inserted mode. Then you copy your first line, that's hash exclamation bin bash. Then the command for the task 7 is the change mode UGO plus X space hello. When you are done, escape colon WQ to save and exit. You do your change mode U plus X space the name of the file. You do enter. You do your git add space the name of the file. You do enter. When you are done, you do your git commit with your commit message. You hit on enter. When you are done, then you do your git push to push your code to the repo. From there, you come to the checker to check your code. We move to task 8. The file name is 8 James Bond. You copy the file name, you do VI space the name of the file, enter. You press I to be in inserted mode. Then you type your command. First line has to be the outlines that they've given you, hash exclamation bin bash. Then the command for the task 8 is change mode 007 hello. When you are done, escape colon WQ to save and exit. You do your change mode U plus X space the name of the file. You enter. You do your git add space the name of the file. When you are done, you do your git commit. So it's M plus your commit message, task 8. You hit on enter. Then you do your git push to push your code to the repository. When you are done, you come to the checker to check your code. We move to task 9. Here is the file that we will be using, the file name that we have to create and write our code in. Said write a script that sets the mode of the file hello to this. So you copy, you do your VI space, name of the file, enter. Press I to be in insert mode. You type your first line, that's hash exclamation bin bash. Then the command is change mode 753 hello. Start, you do your escape colon WQ, save and quit. Then change mode U plus X space the name of the file, enter. Git add space the name of the file. You hit enter. You do your git commit -M with your commit message. You hit on enter. When you are done, then you do your git push to push your code to your repository. So we move to task 10. Task 10. The file name is 10 mirror permissions. So the task or the question that they are asking us is for us to write a script that sets the mode of the file hello the same as OLE's mode. So the file hello will be in the working directory. The file OLE will also be in the working directory. So you copy the file name that they've given you. You do your VI space the file name. You press I to be in insert mode. Then you type your first line, that's the hash exclamation bin bash. Then the second line will be the code or the command that will work for the task 10. That's what you are seeing. Change mode -- reference OLE hello. When you are done, escape colon WQ to save. You do your change mode U plus X, then the name of the file. Then you do your git add space the name of the file that you are working on. When you are done, you do your git commit. git commit m, then your tags or your commit message. You hit on enter. When you are done, do git push to push your file to the repository. So I will be working on the last task, that's the task 11. I will do a video to work on the other tasks that's remaining. So let's work on the task 11. Said create a script that adds execute permission to all subdirectories of the current user for the owner, the group owner, and other users. The file name is 11 directories permissions. You click on it, you copy the file, then you do vi space the name of the file, you do enter. This is it. So I think I'm having either a git conflict or something in my file which I need to work on. So the command is actually the change mode -r +111 space */. Then your first line will have to be the #bin_bash. When you are done, you just do your escape : wq to save. I will be quitting, so I will have to work on this file again. So you will have to do escape : wq to save and exit. Then you do your change mode u+x, then the name of the file. You hit enter, and you do your git add space the name of the file that you are working on. You click on enter, then you do git commit -m, then you write your commit message. You click on enter, then you do git push to push your code to the repository. So I will work on the other codes and probably do a video and share for you guys to also see. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please try and do so and hit on the notification bell so that anytime I upload any video, you will get a notification for you to watch. Thank you and see you in our next video. Bye bye.